entities that deceive people and lead them astray for their own interests. Extraordinary beings promising wealth and power in exchange for your soul. Celestial beings created from smokeless fire. Throughout myths and religions, jinn have been described in various ways. Let's explore together the origins and mysteries surrounding them. Thousands of years ago, the Sumerian civilization possessed a rich mythology, particularly aimed at explaining natural phenomena and beings. They used the term utuku for both deceased souls and supernatural entities. It was believed that communication with these beings occurred through rituals conducted in temples. In Egypt, supernatural beings were referred to as Ak, often representing the spiritual presence of the deceased or entities in the afterlife. In India, Rakshasas were known as malevolent beings who enjoyed disturbing people. A common characteristic of these entities is being described as luminous or shining. With the advent of the Abrahamic religions, jinn were presented in more detailed ways. When we delve into the history of religion, we observe that the concept of jinn in Islam does not have a direct equivalent in the Torah. The Torah hints at the division of angels into two main groups: the angels of goodness and the fallen angels. The Bible, on the other hand, reinforces this idea by using terms such as demon or Satan to describe these fallen angels as evil beings. However, when we come to the Arab world and Islam, the concept of jinn has taken root here and gained profound meanings. In Arab folklore, many stories are told about beings such as ifrits, marids, and benevolent jinn who wander in the deserts as mysterious entities. This was a rich part of pre-Islamic Arab culture, and the concept of jinn had a broad range of meanings. For example, beings like ifrits, marids, and benevolent jinn actually fall under the category of jinn. However, the concept of jinn is often misunderstood today. This is similar to the way that the angels of good and evil in the Torah are equated with demons in the Bible. Therefore, the definition of jinn is quite comprehensive, and various entities such as ifrits, marids, and jinnars are all encompassed under this concept. The deep-rootedness of the concept of jinn has made it a part of belief systems and stories in Arab geography and the Islamic world for centuries. Consequently, the jinn and their interactions have left deep traces in Arab culture and continue to play a significant role even today. The truth is, some individuals sought refuge in jinn from other people, obtaining certain information from them and aspiring to gain superiority over others. It is known that they sometimes use these practices for their own interests, such as in magic. Jinn, in order to maintain the belief in the existence of only one true God, are spirits of a lower hierarchy, roughly equivalent to humans, subject to his judgment and death. Positioned somewhere between our realm and the realm of spirits, jinn are divided into three main groups: those who fly in the air, those who can take the form of dogs and snakes, and those who travel alongside humans. They lived on Earth before Adam and the first humans, being faster and stronger but still living much like humans in many ways. They still needed to eat and drink, and they would cease to exist upon death. Depending on their actions, they were sent to either heaven or hell. They were also divided into different tribes created from different mixtures. Wars between the tribes of light and dark angels and demonic jinn were quite common, and even violent storms came to be explained as battles fought by these tribes. The invisibility of jinn to human eyes symbolized the chaos of these storms, and the aftermath of these conflicts, as told in another traditional story, could also explain why jinn disappeared. Angels were created on Wednesday, and jinn were created on a Wednesday. For 1,000 years after, humans lived in peace alongside these three races, until corruption, violence, and greed overtook the jinn. Despite warnings from God, they ignored his guidance, leaving him no choice but to send angels to cleanse most of them from the world. The few remaining jinn were banished from the earth. Exorcisms were performed for individuals believed to be possessed by jinn, but they proved futile. The vulnerable targets of those they believed to be defenseless, they typically prey on those referred to as weary souls, unhappy, mentally unstable, or simply depressed. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoy this type of content, you can subscribe to the channel. Sharing the videos with your friends and family can help spread awareness to more people.